This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
That's right. Last Daredevil of the year, last episode of the year, I believe. The last Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks episode of the year. So, welcome back to Comic Capers. I am Phil. Joining me as always, it is...
Hey, it is
episode 98, so you know what's around the corner, kids.
100?
Counting down to it, huh?
You know, Phil's always got something planned. Like a modern comic book editor.
Modern editors could never. Anyway, so yes, we are covering some, again, last Daredevil of the year, Daredevil 345 through 350. No, not DG Chichester. Our old friend J.M. DeMatteis. Friend of the show, J.M. DeMatteis.
This is J.M. DeMatteis, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
You're welcome. I reminded him to get that drop.
I know. Oh yeah, you put the fear of God into me. Now every time I talk to someone, I'm like, oh, I'm better get a
drop.
Yeah, better get a drop. I'll never hear the end of it. So yes, from October 95 through March 96, yes. So, shall I get to the synopsis, Lilith Hellfire?
Fire it up!
Fire it up. Alright, so, Daredevil 345. Inferno Part 1. No, not that Inferno. Daredevil's hold on sanity is rapidly slipping. Isn't it always? After Karen briefly sees Daredevil wearing the yellow tights outside her window, and the armor-suited Daredevil arrives at a crime scene where a woman was thrown out of a skyscraper window. Was that Gloriana he found? Oh, no. No. That's right. That was the previous arc. Sorry. Old man. But yes, he finds a woman thrown out of a skyscraper. He finds her assailant and gets his butt kicked by a villain known as Sir. Then the yellow costume Daredevil visits with Foggy, telling him the old Daredevil is back and that the armored Daredevil is an imposter. Later, tormented by dreams, Jack Batlin, who's really Matt Murdock, wakes up to remember last episode, wakes up to find his armored costume in shreds. He dons his red tights and visits Matt Murdock's grave. Just as he
a fashion statement.
Always. Just as he discovers that Hellspawn is still dead and in Murdock's grave. Remember last episode? It's all there. Jack Batlin, Hellspawn, it's all there. So go check out Comic Capers 97.
Batlin, get it? Get it?
Like battling
Batons
Jack.
and battling, get it?
And battling Jack Murdock. He discovers Hellspawn is still dead and in Murdock's grave. Karen stumbles into him as he flees. So, part 1, Lil.
I mean, it's a setup.
Very simple.
It's nice, it's smooth, it's fluid.
Very simple cover, just him in the red suit holding
Very
that gray one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great Daredevil poster, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No background, just him and the logo.
Do you have the game card that it came with?
I thought I did, but I don't see it.
Uh-oh.
Unless it just got annoying and got no way. Well, I think they bagged them in like these like baggies, and unless the baggie just like came off the staple or whatever. No, I'm usually good at that, keeping that stuff in there. So yeah, we got yellow suit Daredevil, we got red suit Daredevil, we got armor Daredevil.
We got all the classics, baby.
Matt Murdock's having some bad dreams. What's up with that?
We'll get there.
And Sir. Oh my. So, what do you think? J.M. DeMatteis, master of the psychological.
Master of the setup.
Yep. Master of the psychological.
It's psychosomatic.
But I do like he worked in the yellow suit into this.
Let us never forget Yellow Suit Daredevil. Never forget.
And if you ever complain about what the suit looks like, remember, he's a blind man.
Oh! Get out, sir.
What? Come on. He wore that yellow suit till Namor beat some sense into him.
Exactly. And that's why we love Namor in this house.
Well, in your house, you love him for the Speedo, right, Lilith Hellfire?
Damn straight. A bold fashion choice, to be sure.
Anything even remotely resembling Aquaman, Lilith loves.
I can't do the joke because this is family-friendly.
Oh, my! Something about that dolphin fin? What? Whoa. But yeah,
anyway.
I mean, the summary mentions, Hellspawn's still in the grave, but someone's messed up the gravestone.
Who could it be?
And Karen saw all these daredevils running around, so she checks the grave. Yeah, that's where
Karen! The original Karen.
Oh, how dare you. How dare you.
One of my least favorite comic book love interests. I'm just being real with you.
Suck it, Lilith.
I know.
Well, she went and vilified porn. What do you expect?
That's true love. Porn.
Exactly.
Porn.
To get rid of all my Pornhub shirts, I don't know what to do.
Oh, Lord. Now she's going to have to get those porn shirts.
I don't know. I don't know what studio I'm going to go with next. But whoever gives me free swag, that's who we'll go with.
You're creating your own. That's why you're going on vacation.
Shh.
Shh. Nothing. You're gonna get us some clicks. Come on.
Anyway, the next issue is it's a choice, and I appreciate it.
Oh yes, Inferno Part Two, of course.
Inferno, burn this mother down.
Jeez. By DeMatteis, art by Ron Wagner. Which the art was good. All right, so 346, Part 2. The classic costumed yellow Daredevil continues around town, spreading the word that the original Daredevil is back. This time the Ben...
boys are back in town. Man, that drop's coming in handy.
Seriously. This time the Ben Urich. Meanwhile...
Urich! Oh, I just want to... See, this is the thing. In Daredevil, I just want to punch him in the face. In Spider-Man, I don't care so much.
I know, because it depends who's writing him. Meanwhile, Sir, the demented woman-hating killer from the last issue, decides that he must confront Daredevil and...
We did it, boys! We found the original incel! We did it!
Oh, Lord. Must confront Daredevil and absorb his strength and power.
That sounds like a euphemism, but okay.
I know, it does. And meanwhile, Batlin/Murdock's identity crisis worsens, and a red-tided Daredevil provokes fights. Yes, with street thugs. Instance later,
as you do.
Instance later, the yellow costume deity shows up at a diner. I don't think it's instance later, but the yellow costume Daredevil shows up at a diner where Karen and Foggy are having breakfast. Curiously, this good Daredevil kisses Karen to silence her.
I believe they call that sexual assault in 2020, but okay.
Exactly. With a promise to see her again. Then he's off, and the red-suited Daredevil is patrolling the town again. He's ambushed by Sir and gets his butt kicked again. While Daredevil's unconscious, Sir decides the power is from the costume and not the man, so he rips the costume off him and leaves him alive, burying him under shipping crates. So, you said this was a choice, Lilith Hellfire.
It was! So, it's a lot going on.
Sexual assault.
Exactly. Kind of confusing, but, it all makes sense in the end. It's fine. It feels, it gives you classic vibes, outside of what's going on with the whole different colored Daredevils running around.
Stripping people naked, I get it.
I mean, they're all wearing spandex. They're just asking for it,
Hey, that's right.
Just 90s things.
I guess so. I like the art.
The art is fantastic.
Oh yeah. And just Sir. You would think this would be a one-and-done villain, but DeMatteis brings him back in his spectacular Spider-Man run.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Well, next time we talk to him, remind me to ask him. Like, I don't know what the theme was going on with this guy.
Who, sir?
Yeah.
Manliness.
A little weird.
But I just love every time Matt Murdock has a identity crisis, and it happens a lot more than you think.
It happens a lot.
He's just like, it's always like...
I think he's a secret Osborn, personally.
At least here he only threatens the street thugs, like Born Again, like he beat everyone in that bar to an inch of their life.
He sends them to the hospital and bankrupts them.
Mm-hmm.
Bankrupts them with medical bills.
But then when they sue the city or something, he takes their case as Matt Murdock.
That's how you drum up business. Foggy made him do it. Don't be mad at him.
So he gets to beat these guys and then make money off them.
Bruce Wayne could never.
And then this yellow suited Daredevil.
I like it. I don't care what anybody
I know,
says.
that's not bad. They should do what they do.
Nobody wants to be reminded of the early days, I think. Because he was kind of a joke for a while. I think that's what the yellow suit represents for a lot of fans.
Maybe. But they should. I always thought they should do I think they kind of did this around this time.
You mean how they did Red Superman, Blue Superman?
Well, that's not. Well,
Sorry, Tyler.
I'm gonna make you do that one day, love. But no, just like they did Spider-Man in the '80s, just to have them take turns wearing the suits every couple arcs.
I don't think modern fans would appreciate it. But as somebody, like I said, who's read like a lot of the old back in the day stuff.
Yeah.
80s to 90s, peak Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
Genius innovation. This arc's no exception. Yeah, it was a great time to be a Daredevil fan. And Daredevil's coming back into favor and fashion. They're really getting writers who know Daredevil, who love Daredevil, and I think that's the key to really making a book enjoyable for fans.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it was for a while. It was like, does this guy even know? Did he even read the previous arc? What's going on here? Am I in the Ultimates? Did no one tell me?
They told D.G. Chichester nothing. He's probably still sitting there thinking, not even knowing he's fired yet.
Poor guy.
I know.
Bad bullpens, bro. Bad bullpens.
Well, there was so much disarray in at Marvel at this point.
Best-selling book of the decade, and you're bankrupt 2 years later. Good old Marvel before Disney.
Exactly. All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
All right. Daredevil 347, Inferno Part 3. As the issue begins, we find Sir, the severely psychotic villain, assaulting cops while wearing the red costume Sir stole from Daredevil because Sir thinks the red suit contains power and energy.
Power of the devil.
How do you think Lilith gets through the day? Meanwhile, a classic yellow garb Daredevil pays a personal call on Karen. Stalker. Is that a billy club? Or are you happy to see me?
Why not both?
Hey-o. Daredevil's loose grip on his own sanity is shown as he tells Karen he is the original Daredevil and he's back and that Murdock's dead. He leaves without revealing his identity and goes to the gym to work out and thinks about who he really is. Because, yeah, I think he does.
AKA pulling an Eddie Brock.
Exactly. Although he's punching a bag, not lifting weights. Later, Sir, still in Daredevil's red suit, storms a police headquarters to kill cops and absorb their male energy. Male energy?
Oh, what a waste of butter. I already knew.
Stereo. Oh, you're welcome, Ray. The yellow costume Daredevil fights and subdues Sir. Daredevil then reveals Sir to be a girl who has been changed chemically and surgically to resemble a male.
This was not the time to be trying to tackle that issue. That's all I'm saying. He was ahead of his time. He was a visionary. In the end, as Daredevil is in a bathroom looking at his reflection in a mirror, he realizes that he can't see. He pulls off his mask. He finally reveals the truth that he is Murdock, Batlin, and Daredevil. Karen and Foggy find him maskless and take him away.
Matt's thoughts reveal he has never put the incident where he accidentally, seemingly, killed a prostitute before his career as Daredevil. From the classic Man Without Fear miniseries.
Classic and epic.
Yes. All right.
Which I'm assuming eventually we'll get to.
Oh, what? The Man Without Fear miniseries?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I told you I'm ready to chuck one of these shows and do a Daredevil show. I'm down.
What show do you want to chuck? It depends on what show you want to chuck, and I might be down.
I don't know. What show would you want to chuck?
I love all our babies.
I know. Do we do Comic Capers? Do we do Wade's World? What do we do?
Honestly, Wade's World is run its course. As much as we love our Lord and Savior Ryan Reynolds.
That's fine with me. I mean,
we made it to 100 on Wade's World, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're good. Yeah.
Oh my Lord, are we making an executive decision right now?
Looks like it, kids. We'll make it official in 2021, but looks like you just got an exclusive scoop. You can be Ben Urich for the day, guys.
Seriously, you're down for a Daredevil show?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, nice.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, kids. The death of Wade's World.
Nobody saw Wade's World.
Where are you going to do your penis jokes now? Well, Patreon.
Oh, exactly. See, we have the Patreon now, so we're good. We Wade's World.
That's right.
We just figured it out.
If we ever want... Oh, that's right. Oh, if we ever want to... Oh, my God. Okay.
Sold! Sold to the man with the Capes and Lunatics cup.
And you can have one, too. Get one for... Merch! Get your Capes and Lunatics merchandise. Good for weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthdays.
Amnesia.
Oh, my God. All right, so executive decisions, that aside. Lilith, what did you think of...
Wade World's out, Daredevil's in. Maddie's World.
That's what I was going to say. We need a name, but are we doing Maddie's World?
No. We'll think of something.
Okay. All right, everyone. So you heard it here first, kids. We're getting a lot more Daredevil. All right, so what do you think of 347?
I liked it a lot, actually. I'm glad that we're kind of like referencing the old stuff, and it's not just like random, Osborn amnesia and stuff. It's, psychosomatic, super psychological trauma that we're dealing with here. So.
Yeah, I did like the whole thing, with Matt and his nervous breakdown. Like, I kind of knew when I was reading this the first time, I'm like, I think I know where he's going with this, but it's like you weren't, it wasn't too obvious. I was like, I think I know where he's going with the whole Daredevil thing, but...
Again, like I said, this is some of the first Daredevil that I read, so I'm just like, okay. I'm not caught up on I'm not privy to this other stuff, but I'm going to go with it. Because it definitely made me go back and pick up back issues for sure, though.
Because except for the fact that none of the Daredevils ever come face to face with each other. Besides that, I was like, I think I know what he's doing, but I'm not 100% positive. But then I read this one, I was like, yes. I pulled a kip from Napoleon Dynamite, yes. And then the whole thing with Sir, what did you think? Again, I know you said that's...
Yeah, I'm surprised they let him do that.
I know, me too.
And it's not done in a very bad way at all, but I was kind of shocking for me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So we're kind of covering two arcs here. What did you think of this first arc? Good?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Like, again, nobody's the master of the psychological like DeMatteis.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, he's not afraid to go there, and I like that. I guess the editors trusted him, so that's good when the editors trust you to do your thing.
Exactly.
Not really, censor you as much.
Mm-hmm. All right, so should we get to the next one?
Yep.
All righty. So, Daredevil, 348, Purgatorio.
Boy, ain't it.
What? Yes.
I said, boy, ain't it.
Again, written by J.M. DeMatteis, but this time penciler Carrie Nord. This marks the beginning of the return of Matt Murdock and Daredevil's sanity. Sure, Jan.
Exactly.
After being brought to his apartment, Matt... Is that his? No, I think it's Karen's apartment. I'm sorry, this says his apartment, but I'm pretty sure it's Karen's.
Yeah, he doesn't have a nice apartment.
I was going to say, he's technically dead. I don't know. Although Batlin kind of had an apartment. I don't know. Matt sits motionless for hours, slowly replaying old events in his mind to figure out who he is. Foggy gets upset at Karen and Matt for keeping the Daredevil secret away from him, but gets over it temporarily. A quick check on last issue's villain, Sir, we find out that she's a product of evil geniuses and has memory blocks. Sir, however, is resisting treatment. And again, it's Dr. Kafka.
Kafka.
Remember, J.M. DeMatteis modeled her after a friend of his. Meanwhile, Murdock, wearing only pants, goes out on the town Daredevil style and ends up at Sister Maggie's church. He confesses the sin of inadvertently killing a prostitute years and years ago and begs for forgiveness. Sister Maggie says she loves him, but it is up to God to forgive him. In a crazy act of atonement, Matt dives off a skyscraper, apparently in suicide. At the proverbial last second, he realizes...
Wait a minute, you can't be Catholic and try to attempt suicide? Wait a minute. I guess that's why it's the issue of purgatory. Okay, gotcha.
At the proverbial last second, he realizes that's the coward's way out and not the right way to atone. And he goes into Karen's window. As he goes into Karen's window, Stick appears and kicks Matt's butt.
I like that ending.
I know.
Good. Caught me off guard, but it was good.
Stick's alive? What?
Well, duh.
I know. But yeah, for those of you, and I mean, this sticks to this day. Yes, this is where, kind of the end of last issue and stuff is where Foggy finds out Matt's Daredevil.
Although he knew all along. Come on.
I know. I mean, Chichester basically was hinting around that he knew towards, It
was just the fact that he hadn't said anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've always taken it when I'm reading these issues specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the brightest bulb in the bunch out of all of them. Let's just be honest.
Exactly. Yeah, they kind of used to play him as the goof, but yeah, I mean, he's like the smartest one. But yeah,
I like the evolution of Foggy for sure as a character. But he's like capable hands.
He's like mad at Karen, and she's like, "It wasn't my secret," and he's like, "Oh, did you know?"
Finally. Somebody says it.
And then he's like, "Oh, I bet you knew he wasn't dead too." And Karen's like, "No, I thought he was dead." And then it's just him running around all shirtless this issue.
It was something for the ladies.
No shirt, no shoes.
Plenty of service from Karen. Hey!
Oh!
I like Karen on the Daredevil show. I don't like comic book Karen.
Yeah, I mean, it depends who writes her, but I still think they could have done something with her if Kevin Smith hadn't he killed her off.
My most favorite thing that he ever did.
How dare you?
In a Marvel book, anyway.
He killed off Mysterio, but he didn't kill. But they brought Mysterio back, but not Karen Page.
Wait for it. He's getting his one more day.
Oh, every issue I'm waiting for it. I'm like, oh, here's the twist. Here's the twist. He's coming, and it never does. Oh my God! Did you see Kevin Smith's on Cameo now?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! And I just saw his price. I'm like, really? You think you're better than Kevin Conroy? I think not.
I mean, no shade, but yeah.
Hey, every so often I'll go on Cameo and I'll just look for a good deal.
Like, don't you have a podcast? I'm just saying.
Hey, well, I think he even said because he posted on Facebook. It's the proceeds are going to they're moving down the street and the stash is, I guess, going to a new place and they're
Sure, Jan.
But I'm just waiting for a good deal on some celebrity so I can just buy Cameo and be like, hey, can you say you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics?
That's where all Phil's birthday money's going, guys.
But there ain't no way I'm paying $300 for Kevin Smith.
I'm like, you have a podcast. I see you crying every other day, bro. No.
Seriously, cries himself in the jobs. Come on. Cried over the Flash. He got jobs directing Flash and Supergirl. Come on.
But honestly, they should have booked him for the whole season.
True.
I'm just saying, it was a big misstep, and I think it was a lot of egos involved and stuff, but they really missed an opportunity. And then Flash is, sagging in the ratings.
Sagging.
Kevin Smith on the phone.
Oh,
just saying. Anyway, back to our great story.
But yeah, I mean, different artist. I still like this art, especially when he dives off the building.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love that they catch the agility of him so well. I think that's the key as an artist when you're drawing Daredevil is that he's very agile And it brings in that, that whole, like, almost Dick Grayson-esque, trapeze kind of style of movement and stuff like that.
Exactly. And I mean, maybe it was just that, Wagner wasn't available, but it's just like, I like the two different artists because it kind of like, the last one was more physical. This arc's like more mental.
Yeah. The hearts and souls and minds and bodies of our heroes.
That's right.
Suck it, DC.
Oh! There's a
All
drop.
you're giving us is Tales from a Dark Multiverse. That's it. That's every single issue now. It's like, even though it doesn't say it.
And it's like Tales of the Dark Multiverse. It's like, evil
Your
wins
multiverse is already dark!
And it's like, you give away the thing every time. Evil wins every time in those things. At least in What If, it's like, oh, maybe sometimes the good guys win.
And just this once, Lobo saves everyone.
All right, you want to get to the next one?
Let's do it.
All right, 349. Paradisio Part 1.
No, it's not Paradise. Sorry.
They paved over Paradise and put up a parking lot.
Boom! I mean, he does live in New York. That's what happens.
That's true.
Suck it, Kona.
All right, Daredevil.
Suck it, Counting Crows.
Oh!
I love that video, so I can say that. It's fine.
I just need a page of like Lilith telling everyone to suck it. Suck it, DC. Suck it, Counting Crows. Suck it, Coda. Suck it, Ray. Suck it, Military Industrial Complex. Everyone come up with a list, and we'll just have Lilith like.
And wherever it fits, I will say it.
Hey-oh! Oh, I forgot to tell you. I took 2 of your old drops off the thing because I have a full page of you on this soundboard now.
No! Yeah, you have to pare it down to the best of the best, the creme de la creme.
And do you know how many drops a page can hold?
Is it like 100?
It's like 80. So, and I had to move 2 off, so you have 82 drops.
Yikes! Like I said, pare it down, get it to the best.
Well, that's what I did. I took 2 of the old ones off. We like never. I had to get that butter one on there.
Oh, what a waste of butter. That's my new favorite one, honestly.
I know, it's good. All right. Daredevil 349. All right. Continuing.
The
penultimate. Take a drink, future Lilith. And like
future Lilith.
And like I have to tell you, future Charlie. Past, present, and future Charlie, because he does temporal drinking.
Oh, that should totally be a segment for him.
Temporal drinking. All right, Daredevil 349. Continuing where our last issue left off, a previously assumed dead Stick beats on Murdock until he finally strikes back, knocking Stick out of the window. Once out the window, all traces of Stick vanish, leaving our hero to wonder even more about his sanity. Karen then confronts Matt about him allowing her to believe he was dead. The couple has a long heart-to-heart talk in which Matt tells her everything. Karen forgives him, and Matt goes in search of Stick. Matt Murdock finds Stick seated...
I bet. Sorry.
What?
He goes in search of Stick, and I said, I bet. Sorry. Force a habit. Sorry.
Again, don't project your Christmas vacation on him, Lilith Hellfire. Matt Murdock finds Stick seated high on a ledge. They chat, and after playing all of Stick's Zen reindeer games, Matt is kicked unconscious. When he comes around, he finds he's in a graveyard with Stick and what appears to be the 3 Daredevils, each in a different costume. So...
Mind games. The mind games, man.
Lots of talking, but again, it doesn't seem as bad as modern comics.
No, you needed this.
Oh, yeah.
It's the penultimate. You got to set that stage for that final battle.
I mean, I don't think he ever got over the trauma. I mean, Born Again, this original...
How could he? It's just, Matt is Job. I think because he's a Catholic, I think they do try to do that whole Job journey with him a lot.
That's a good point, because it's just like every couple years, it's like, oh, what kind of crap can we put Matt Murdock through? Yes, yeah. Exactly. And again, Matt Murdock's still not in costume this issue, but I really didn't mind.
I never mind. Like, sometimes they do need to take it off and take it to the dry cleaners. It's fine.
Hey-oh. Oh, my Lord. But, I mean, and then him and Karen talk, and the next thing you see them laying in bed. I mean, it looks like he's almost smoking a cigarette, but yeah, he doesn't have a cigarette. I know. But yeah, then him and Stick talking. And then this is it an hallucination? Is he climbing a building? Is he climbing a mountain?
Way to be compared to Spider-Man again.
I know.
Which is ridiculous, but it's fine.
And then, then we see Maggie. It's like, yeah, this is all your fault. You left him.
Blame it on the woman. It's fine.
Well, she left him with the father. And that father wasn't a rocket scientist.
Well, you know, it's your kid.
And how many concussions did you think Battling Jack had? Then we see Foggy thinking about everything.
It's like, finally, they trust me enough to let me in on the secret. Little do they know I already knew. Being a little pouty boy.
But I mean, it's like you like you said, you needed this. You needed the whole, refresh, especially after the Jack Batlin era. And it's like, I'm glad they did it. DeMatteis, he's good at stories like this. I'm glad it was him.
Definitely.
And then, of course, that final confrontation with the 3 Daredevils. Still better.
Let's sew this psyche back together, shall we?
3 Daredevils, still a better story than 3 Jokers.
Oh,
burn.
Nobody's going to fight you, bro. I mean, some might. There's fanboys. There's Joker fanboys out there that might fight you, but...
I see you, Tyler. I see you, Mr. James Cole. I see you, Brian Peters. I see you. All right, so should we get to the last one?
350, baby.
The oversized.
Modern Comics could never.
Double-sized. Oh, Modern Comics.
It's tasteful, though.
What?
It's tasteful.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that price is nice.
$350? Yeah. Double-sized issue.
Get it? $350 for $350. Get it?
Double-sized. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Nice. Hey, double-sized issue, and it's still cheaper than Modern Comics.
Exactly. Our oversized are what now? Like a $9.99 minimum?
I think minimum is like what, $6-7 bucks?
$7.99.
Yeah. All right, so Paradisio Part 2. All right, so as Matt awakens in a graveyard, he's confronted by the 3 different versions of Daredevil he has been: the original yellow and red suit, the traditional all red suit, and the armor-plated version.
Because it was the 90s, everybody had to have armor.
Oh yeah, definitely. With Stick narrating to Matt how he compartmentalizes his own thoughts and feelings, and that it led to his schizophrenia, the 3 Daredevils and the masked kid that Matt was before becoming Daredevil proceed to beat the hell out of Murdock. Oh, kid, because he's a devil, would they beat the hell out of him?
Put the fear of God in that, boy!
When he awakens from the beating, Matt, looking more like Jack Batlin, visits the scene where he killed the prostitute as a kid. While asking questions about the dead girl, he befriends one of the current house ladies. Okay.
Was it Typhoid Mary?
What?
So was it Typhoid Mary?
Oh no, we're gonna wait till we're done with this summary. After his questions are answered, Matt sits in an alley and bemoans his fate. An alley in which Stick appears a few seconds later to confront Matt with the ghost of not the one girl he killed, but all the others in his path who have ended up dead. After listening to Stick explain that this is Matt's atonement, Matt chases him around and ends up standing in front of the chased. Matt KOs all the chased except Stick, who tells Matt of his belief that one should accept all of what they do and not compartmentalize the bad sections away. As the message starts sinking in, the 3 Daredevils and the masked kid rush at Matt. Murdock flees until reaching a blind alley. With no place to run any longer, he realizes that he doesn't have to fight, that he can become one with all of them and accept himself and his own actions. At once the other beings are absorbed. As he and Stick say goodbye, Matt realizes that he is finally whole again. Later, what?
You know what this issue reminds me of? It's that episode of Angel.
Oh, yeah. Bad. Later, an apparently lighthearted and red-suited Daredevil patrols the city, while still later that night, a fittingly yellow-costumed Daredevil goes back to the house of prostitution in his own past to leave the girl he befriended a gift of enough money to leave the trade and the city and atone for his sins.
Aww. I think Pretty Woman taught us that doesn't actually work, but okay.
Well, she does make the comment that if she had, how many thousand was it? If she had a certain amount of money, she would leave it all behind, and so that's what he leaves her.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Again, it's not that prostitution's bad; it's that she wants to leave.
Yeah.
But again, you mentioned typhoid. Remember the girl he kicked out the window? Remember that Daredevil Deadpool crossover we did? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the prostitute. Yeah, it turns out all this mental struggling he's doing is for nothing because the girl turns out, she survived and grew up to be Typhoid Mary.
I love that retcon. That was a retcon. Hashtag fight me.
Which I think they reveal like a year or two after this, so it's like, all that nothing for nothing.
Well, but it's Matt, and he's a good Catholic boy, and he struggles with it, and he's repressed a lot of things. So this had to be done. This was very cathartic, I think, for him. So
and like I said in the summary, it's like Stick even says, she's not the only dead person on your tab, kid.
Only one he cares about.
I know. It's the guys who killed your father.
Well, they had it coming, so it's fine. Eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Hey-o!
Hey-o! What was he doing as a kid? He went blind.
Check his palms.
Oh! Oh. Sorry, Lilith. I gotta do it.
Choke that chicken! Nobody's so around.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're gonna blindside him. He's gonna be. Wait, what? They're getting rid of Wade's World? Oh, thank God.
I can rest easy at night.
I don't have to wait for the hate mail. All right, so. And again, like, not a tip. I mean, it's double sized, but not a typical, like, 350th issue.
It didn't feel double sized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that in the best way.
And it doesn't seem like, it's 350, so
drug
they had to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. They wanted to. Like, it definitely, the story didn't lag or feel like it dragged on.
And again, we don't even get him really in the Daredevil suit until like those last couple pages of the issue.
Well, he has to reconcile that whole Matt Murdock and things. And I get it. Like, I love the symbolism in the art.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I just
of reintegrating everything together.
I mean, modern comics, the last like however many pages would be him in this suit, physically fighting somebody, and it's like, we really.
But also, that's not what this arc was about. He was at war with himself.
Oh, tell that to modern comics. That's what I'm saying. I don't have.
I know.
I don't have a problem with it, but he really didn't have like a physical fight with anybody in this whole arc. It's it's all mental.
Yeah, modern comics cannot pull this out.
No, I appreciate that. Instead, again, they say they want to like write modern comics so stuff doesn't get stale and stuff. Well, it's like you don't have to have a big flashy gimmick every time. Instead do story elements
prove to me you know who your characters are. And honestly, those are the best arcs. I think that's really what sets arcs apart. It's like, oh, they really get this character. Like, I get this character.
And I have no problem with what they're doing with Elektra now, but it's like you don't have to, you don't have to change out who's in the suit every couple years. You don't, to keep it fresh.
Nobody likes it. Who is that even for?
It's so predictable because he's going to be back eventually.
That would be the big shocker about it. And we never saw him again. Woo!
And it's like, even when they kill somebody now, it's like, you're like, they're probably going to be back in the next 2 to 5 years. Yeah. But yeah.
Absolutely eloquent masterpiece. It's a great, great, great story. Glad we covered it.
And again, these 6 issues, that was DeMatteis' whole run on Daredevil. I wanted more.
But, where he ended up, he did some good work, so.
That's right. All right, everyone. So.
It's definitely an A story for me, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
Definitely an A.
Artwork, everything, just top notch.
Definitely. I
miss the good old days. Like, I feel so, like I say this now, I don't put numbered candles on my cake anymore, so now I can really say the good old days. I could be a curmudgeon now.
Back in my day.
See?
So,
but yeah, you heard it here first. Wade World's out, Maddie's World's in.
I was gonna, not official title.
Not a working title.
And again, it's like, it's so much, you got so much this episode. You got the big announcement, you got a good story. I was gonna say, we'll make it official here so, Ray can send in his feedback. So for episode 1, do you want to do that Man Without Fear miniseries?
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, Ray. So there you go. I'll rework the rest of the schedule for next year. But yes, episode 1 of that Daredevil show, whatever it is, will be, Man Without...
that Daredevil show. There you go.
Man Without Fear. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's taken.
I was going to say, I don't think anyone's using Daredevil tonight. Now, what?
Hell's Kitchen's Angel.
Hellfire's Kitchen. Hellfire's Kitchen, the Daredevil podcast. Oh my god. All right, this will take some off-air discussion. All right, so again, this is the last episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks for 2020. Thanks for joining us through this weird year. But yes,
We made it, guys. We did it.
We did it. So more Daredevil next week, because next week would have been the Wade's World. So yes, come back in 1 week for the premiere episode of whatever we're calling the Daredevil show. So Man Without Fear miniseries.
Nice.
And then the next episode of Capes and Lunatics, Comic Capers, the week after Green Lantern Emerald Twilight.
Because he had to do it, guys.
Well, it kind of sort of ties into 0 Hour, Lilith, you know?
I know. That's why I said he had to do it. I know. Believe me, I know. Nobody knows about 0 Hour, the pain of 0 Hour, more than I do.
Oh, please. It's a pain for you. I think Will all read that. It feels like I stabbed him because, like, Howard Jordan's one of his favorite characters.
Oh, I'll be nice then. I mean, he's not Kyle.
How dare you!
Not Guy.
Suck it, Lilith.
Suck it.
All right, so lots coming up. A new Daredevil show, Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. So email us all your thoughts, Ray. capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, follow. You can follow Comic Capers. You can follow new social media for Daredevil. We can follow all the Capes and Lunatics stuff all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. Remember, there's links there for our YouTube channel, so smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Links to the Patreon, big things coming there in 2021. Links to the merch. Again,
stay hydrated, my friend.
Great birthday presents. Come on. Any holidays. Anyway, yes, so Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember, most importantly, to support our sponsors. Do you want super hearing? Then pick yourself some tweaked audio headphones.
Nice.
Again, another great gift for any time.
Get yourself something nice. You made it through 2020. You deserve it, kid.
Get yourself something pretty. And again, be a superhero. And even if you were the one who did it, go hunt a killer.
Nice. Because Michelle Gray needs your help, guys. And it's a great idea. It's cold outside in most places. Stay in. Beat the pandemic. Escape room in a box.
Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, we can't say that in 2020. Never mind.
Canceled. You just got us canceled. Great job, Phil.
I know. Sorry. But for both of those, you can use the code Southgate for a discount. It's like free money, and you get to use it more than once. It's like a coupon you can use more than once.
A coupon.
So, use that for both of those. And then go pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback. Volume 1, the audiobook. Marnell, the audiobook is coming. She doesn't like to read. The audio. Sorry. I don't want to.
Don't talk about my wife like that, sir. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday, Marnell. Again, happy birthday, Marnell. Happy birthday, Lilith Hellfire, whose birthday was a few days ago. I don't know how old.
At this point.
I don't know how old because there was no candles on her cake.
That's how old. Ladies know.
Oh, today we're recording this on the 12th. This might actually be Marnell's birthday. Is it? 12th?
It is.
Oh, happy birthday, Marnell.
Yeah. I know my wife's birthday.
So, hey, if you want to give her a birthday present, go download and listen to Biters and The Real Housewives of Alaska. Both products.
Listen to my smart wife talk economics and politics in the latest episode.
Go hear her wife and her sister-in-law talk. Yes, both products of the Southgate Media Group. So, where was I? Pod Life, the book. Oh, yes, and when you go on Amazon, because you know you will, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show. the network,
and of course,
that
madman himself.
That man with the mental issues, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom.
What did you say?
Please kick me in the pants. Go back and look at my history.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
They're all winners. Lilith Hellfire.
If you guys want to start the new year off right, be sure to follow me on Twitter as I live tweet the Arrowverse, or hate tweet the Arrowverse, and some other things. And also be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86, or if you like the memes, at Lilith Hellfire 69, both on TikTok and Instagram. I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
The hard was implied.
Wait, cut me, bro.
Whoa.
Cut me, bro. I don't feel like they went in deep enough.
So yes, we're going to be shifting our focus from Daredevil to Deadpool to Daredevil. So remember, kids.
Nobody's help Brian. Now, seriously, if I start seeing an influx of Daredevil, it's proof. And that Twitter war is on.
The 5 best things and the 5 worst things about the Man Without Fear miniseries.
Oh, you just gave him the title. Great job, Phil.
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of 5 best and 5 worst anymore.
It'll be like, wait, what is it? 7 things great about Daredevil and 5 things that aren't.
All right, kids. Hey, you're going to be hearing a lot more of this music, kids. So that's right. Call Me Capers, the spawning place of the new Daredevil show. All right, so while Lilith is enjoying her vacation, sipping Mai Tais on the beach, I'm going to be hard at work on the new Daredevil podcast. Names, social media, schedules. Schedule's a bear, kid. I know. Well, again, it's like, oh, it's so hard, you know. I just got to go on the computer.
The Christmas present was worth it. Don't worry.
Oh, nice. Again, I just got to go in the computer, just like erase a Daredevil, Deadpool episode, put it there, you know, hard to win.
We're gonna need a catchphrase.
A catchphrase. You'll never see us coming.
Oh!
Justice is blind and swift. Like a little dating life, what? 1 week, Daredevil.